is this Tom?
Yes, it's me, Tom. Tom York from Radiohead.
Hi Tom York from Radiohead. How you doing?
I'm doing great, doing great. I just wanted to call you to congratulate you on the extremely popular podcast. It is #1 in Oxford.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
That's where we're from.
Yeah, that's so cool. Thank you so much. We're actually about to record the second episode, so I'm glad that you called to celebrate.
Oh, that's wonderful. Actually, Johnny wouldn't like that I told you this, but he's writing the score to the biopic, based on the podcast.
Oh, we're getting that pick?
Yeah, you're getting it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I won't tell Johnny you told me. Thank you.
I play both lead characters.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's me, Tom York, who plays both lead characters. I'm from Radiohead.
That's awesome. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I'm so honored to have you in our lives as a friend.
I'm very excited that you are covering me Benz today.
Me Benz?
Me Benz. I'm Tom York from Radiohead, and these are me Benz.
Me Benz?
Welcome to Picking Up Something Good. It's a limited event prestige podcast about Radiohead. My name is Mace. I play music as Echo Vessel.
Hi, I am Nikki Flowers. Welcome to the podcast. I make music as Nikki Flowers because I like to keep things simple.
Very, very simple. Simple and clean is the way that you're feeling right now. I made the same exact Kingdom Hearts joke a couple days ago, and you did not understand a word of it. That's fine.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is the Radiohead of video games to me. I've never played it because I don't really see the appeal of running around in an RPG as emo, Mickey, and Goofy. I don't know.
So you're telling me that you've never wanted to wear like 70 zippers?
Well, I'm not going to say that. Why, zippers...
Yeah, actually, in all the Final Fantasy games from, like, I want to say maybe Final Fantasy X onward, every single character is outfitted with outfits that are just like, I don't know who designed them. I'm not really into Final Fantasy myself, but it is a ton of zippers. There are zippers, like, on the sleeves. There are zippers on the body. There are zippers on the pants somehow. Why do you need zippers on the pants? Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to our Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts podcast, Zipping Up Something Good.
That's the next thing after we're done with all the albums. We're gonna do a Final Fantasy podcast. No, we're not, because I don't want to.
Nope. All right, bit over.
What have we done in the past week? Because I know we missed last week because a bunch of things happened.
Yeah, a bunch of things happened, as life is wont to do. I got food poisoning. Woo! I saw some meat in my fridge, and I thought, that's not that old, and it was.
I'm really, really sorry about your meat problem. That sounds gross. I am also currently sick at the moment. I don't know what happened. My brother surprised me, came to visit this weekend, and all of a sudden I was sick, and I wake up every morning with a massive head cold. That I felt like I was saying, do you remember that episode of SpongeBob where they're like, I have glass bones and paper skin?
Yeah, I was just about to, I was waiting for you to finish so I could do it.
Anyway, we wanted to, I guess, thank everybody for listening to the first episode of the podcast. I'm really humbled that you all wanted to listen to us talk about Pablo Honey, the Hell album, for an hour.
We talked about Pablo Honey for literally an hour, and people gave us positive reviews. That is incredible. And I thank you so much.
People were just like, oh, this is good, unlike Pablo Honey. And we were like, yeah, you didn't have to listen to it.
Yeah. We had to listen to it twice.
We listened to all these albums twice, just so, stays fresh in the head.
Yeah.
It stays fresh in the Radiohead. Ooh, suave. I also kind of wanted to bring this up, because I feel like this should be a genuine thing that we do on this podcast. We haven't gotten any closer to finding the Pablo Honey baby.
Yeah, so let's talk about hashtag find the Pablo honey baby. We've been searching. I've actually literally it started as a joke, but I've been like, I really want to find this baby.
I legitimately want to find this baby. I want to get this baby on the podcast.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
Somebody on Twitter was like, "Have you considered that the Pablo Honey baby is still a baby?" And yes, I have, and I'm not going to listen to that.
Yeah, we're not going to entertain that. Uh, get out of our mentions.
What do you think
Except
that?
except not because that's my friend. And
Yeah.
hi if you're listening. Hello, thank you for the tip.
The thing though is that the Pablo Honey baby is not like the Teletubbies son baby, who is absolutely definitely still a baby. Um,
Yeah, I mean, and a son. I can't stress that enough.
the son?
This, yeah, oh, ooh, maybe the Pablo Honey Baby and the Sun Baby are in cahoots, and they're like in some secret society of forever babies.
Oh, you know what that's called, right? That's just the plot to Boss Baby. I'm serious.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
That's the plot to DreamWorks Boss Baby.
I thought it was just Glengarry Glen Ross, but Alec Baldwin's character was a baby this time.
It's both.
Oh Jesus!
I'm not kidding. It's both. I went to go
Uh,
see Boss Baby on April 1st, 2017, I believe.
wow, you played a prank on yourself, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would be really funny, and I walked out of Boss Baby halfway through. It's the first, maybe second movie I've ever walked out of.
Damn, that's quite a review.
Yeah, welcome to our Boss Baby podcast.
Oh,
Um,
oh
so
my God.
we are no closer to finding the Pablo Honey Baby, but I urge you, if you have any leads on who the Pablo Honey Baby is, please do not hesitate to tweet at us at PUSGpod, hashtag find the Pablo Honey Baby. We're 100% serious about this.
Oh yeah, no, our end goal is to like our big finale episode is an interview with the Pablo Honey Baby.
Like, legitimately, I want the Pablo Honey Baby. I was gonna say dead or alive, no, but definitely want
No,
the Pablo Honey Baby alive.
please, dear God, do not kill the Pablo Honey Baby before we have a chance to interview them. Afterwards, I'm not going to get involved, but give us our interview.
Anyway, we are talking about the Bends today.
That is true. I'm really excited
We're
because
bending.
we're bending. I'm bending over backwards to tell you about what I feel.
This is the Bends, and we're bending it like Beckham.
Yes.
Before we talk about anything, let's not make the same mistake we made last time. And can we talk about the fucking album cover?
Let's talk about the cover. I love it.
This is the most genuinely relatable Radiohead album cover because Nikki, have you ever felt that way?
Oh my God, near constantly. My life is just that little guy is just oh yeah. It's funny because the facial expression, this CPR dummy, is that what it is, or like a crash test dummy?
It's like a crash test CPR dummy. I think it's closer to a CPR dummy, but I also think that the dummy is based off of Tom York, like legitimately.
Oh, I'm pulling up a picture here.
Because if you look at it,
Yeah, I can. I don't know. Maybe. Wait, so did they get like they commissioned someone to make a dummy for the cover?
I don't know. Actually, I have no idea where this cover came from and why it exists. Only that I know that I feel this way all the time.
Oh yeah, it's funny because the facial expression could go in a bunch of different emotional directions. Like I could see the dummy just going like, "Oh fuck yeah, the bends." Or like, "Oh god, oh the bends." Like
I think it's a nice understated.
like you took a sip of a nice beverage.
Yeah, taking a sip of the nice like bend juice.
Bend bridge.
Um, I 100% love this album cover, and it is
Yeah.
the last extremely funny Radiohead album cover.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Pablo Honey Baby cover is I just called the album Pablo Honey Baby. That's how focused I've been on our search. The Pablo Honey cover is funny in a really unfortunate way. Yeah. You've heard our opinions on it. I don't have to get into it. This is fucking hilarious in like the best way. I feel like maybe it helped sales of the album. I don't know. Couldn't have hurt.
The Bends didn't sell that well. actually.
Oh, well, I can't imagine it was because of the cover. This is
No.
a good cover.
It was not the cover. It was just 1995, and a bunch of labels were just adding artists left and right. Grunge was over. There's a motorcycle.
Whoa.
It was not.
Yeah, be careful. You're bad mouthing these labels. They're sending their motorcycle gang at you.
The Capitol Records and the Warner Records of the world are like, adding bands left and right, and there is suddenly a saturation of bands on the market. There are too many bands, even more than there are today, with like Bandcamp and anybody being able to get on streaming services.
Hmm. And Radiohead wasn't like, I mean, they had Creep.
They had Freak.
They had Freaking and Creepin', but they weren't like the big, like, juggernauts of rock that they are today.
No, Creep definitely helped, but they're not. They weren't. It wasn't until the next thing that we'll talk about next episode, that they got extremely large, like physically extremely large.
Just a bunch of big old boys.
Yeah, one day, Thom Yorke, he's like what, like 5'6" or something.
Not anymore.
Yeah, one day in 1995, he woke up and he was 12 feet tall.
And we all love him for it.
Yep, he remains 12 feet tall to this day. I think we should maybe talk about the songs before we start talking about how big Thom Yorke is.
It's hard to overstate how large this man is, but we are here to talk about the Bends, and I think we should start with Planet Telex.
I don't know what the name of this song means.
Well, a planet is, well, that's explanatory, self-explanatory.
I don't know what a planet is.
Oh, well, a planet is a large celestial body rotating around a star of some kind.
Okay.
And telex is, let me stall so I can Google it. Telex, or Teleprinter Exchange in its full title, is the original form of data transmission.
Oh, I love data.
You gotta love data.
100%. I'm reading the Genius About right now. I didn't know this. The working title for this song was Planet Xerox, but it was changed because Xerox is a trademark. Radiohead are fucking cowards.
Also, that's a much better title, because what the fuck is Telex? Planet Xerox is, like, it's just on the verge of being Banksy, but it's interesting enough that it's not.
Yeah, it's... Okay, I was going to bring this up a little bit later, but is this Praxi or is this Banksy?
This is Banksy.
Okay, okay, I'll agree with you. This is Banksy. Planet Telex is one of my favorite Radiohead openers. Like,
oh my gosh. I mean, we went from You, the opener on Pablo Honey. You! And then we have this, which is just, oh my god, you can tell they really wanted to step things up.
Yeah. And
like, you can feel it in the production even. Like, they were like, let's make this, like, I don't know, interesting.
Let's make this a fun album. And It is quite fun. There's a lot of, like, Pablo Honey DNA still in the Bends, but it's good, I want to say.
It's good Pablo Honey.
It's Goblo Honey.
Yes.
I think the verses in Planet Telex, like, you can force it but it will not come, you can taste it but it will not form, they sound like a riddle, and I'm still trying to figure out the answer.
Oh, that Thom, always riddling. Giving us little morsels to chew on. What's that guy talking about?
He sounds like he's like a troll under a bridge, and we have to answer his 3 riddles. You can force it, but it will not come. You can taste it, but it will not form. You can crush it, but it's always here. I think he's maybe talking about a big egg.
A big egg?
Yeah.
You can force it, but it will not come. You taste it, it will not form. Huh. Chasing You Home. Yeah, I mean, that's a big egg.
That's a big fucking egg. Do you remember Mario Kart 64 with the big Yoshi egg?
Oh, I can't not remember the big egg.
That's the big egg. I think they wrote it when they played a pre-release version of Mario Kart 64.
Because Radiohead is famous for being playtesters for Nintendo.
Thom Yorke and Satoru Iwata were big friends.
Yeah. We gotta tighten up the graphics on level 3.
Hello, it's me, Thom Yorke. And I love Mario Kart 64. I love Toad.
Oh, he would be Toad.
He's kind of like a Toad kind of guy.
He's got he goes into that falsetto range sometimes.
Yeah.
That's pure Toad.
Everything is broken.
All right, bye all of the listeners of the podcast. Where are you going? Why are you running?
I like the song. What do you think?
I do like it a lot. It's not my favorite track on it, but it's definitely, I wouldn't skip it.
That's promising, actually, because right off the bat for Pablo Honey, we were just like, fuck this bullshit.
Like already. And then Creep, I was like, yeah, okay. And then the rest of it, yeah. But this one is like, it's a good opener because you can tell it's going to lead to like, you know, a good album.
Yeah, good music that is like good instead of bad.
Personally, and this may just be me, I like listening to good music.
Yeah, me too. I like listening to good music instead of bad music.
I would, 9 times out of 10, I choose good music. The 10th time, I don't even know what I was thinking that 10th time with listening to that bad music. What am I thinking?
10th time, I just, you slide down the rabbit hole and you just listen to Iggy Azalea.
Hey, it happens. We've all made mistakes.
This is the beginning of our beef with Iggy Azalea.
Oh yeah, that's how we're gonna get real big by beefing with Azalea.
Real physically large. Welcome to our podcast, Beefing with Azalea, where we just lob insults at Iggy Azalea until she responds.
Oh boy.
Let's talk about the second track on this album, this Radiohead album that we're supposed to be talking about, The Bends.
Folks, we got ourselves a title track.
The Bendies.
The Bendies.
Brian Michael Bendies.
The Bendies, the yearly award where we honor the best albums named The Bends.
And, winner for the past, maybe, how many years has it been since The Bends came out? Holy shit.
I mean, a while. 1995?
24 years, yeah. It's been 24 years. For the past 24 years, the winner of The Bendies has been Radiohead's The Bends.
And that's just a testament to how this album is The Bends.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely, like, a louder album than Pablo Honey. There's, like I said, there's still that, like, grunge DNA, but they made it interesting.
Yeah, they made grunge fun.
Some trivia about the title track and the song itself.
Mm-hmm.
The Bends actually refers to Pablo Honey getting too big too fast, basically. Like, Radiohead suddenly just kind of blowing up into the, the famous band sphere in the early 90s. That's not a bit, that's actually true.
I mean, yeah, no, that makes sense, because the bends is it's that thing that divers get when they like too much water. I don't know.
when they ascend too fast.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, then I like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's wonderful, but imagine being Radiohead and getting super famous in the 90s off your dog shit grunge light album that all of you hate.
And not even the album, just the one song.
Yeah, imagine just getting super, super famous off your shitty song Creep, and then having to, continue having a career, and...
Yeah, I can kind of relate on a extremely micro scale.
Is this about the We Shop channel remix?
Yeah, you knew where I was going with it. It's not a bad song. I wrote it. I didn't even write it. It was just a remix. And I compressed it to hell. I didn't know what I was doing production-wise. I was just screwing around with FL Studio, and I was like, it'd be funny if I did this. And now it's like, that's the one track that anyone pays attention to.
I think that you did good work on the We Shop channel remix.
It's not a bad song. I can understand why people like it.
It's not bad, but Couch Surfing USA is my favorite thing you've done.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, that one's good. Welcome to the podcast. Nikki talks about how their music is good.
Stream Nikki Flowers by Nikki Flowers on all streaming services in Bandcamp.
Do it.
I really, really, really like the title track as well. It's very... It is definitely, like, if you listen to the lyrics, it's about just getting too big too quick, basically.
Yeah, and you can tell that Thom is pretty tortured about it, actually. And I can kind of understand, because I've been reading a little bit about the man, the myth, the legend, Thom Yorke, just a little bit. And he's kind of a weirdo, kind of an introverted guy.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I get it. I totally get why this sudden rush of fame would be a lot.
Yeah, and we'll explore that a little bit later in the Radiohead discography. Basically, this does end up, spoiler alert, taking a little bit of a toll on our boy Thom.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it is. It gets pretty dark, but...
Oh.
Yeah. Well, not dark like the way you think it could be dark, but it gets you feel for the guy.
Yeah,
Um, what do you think about this song?
I love it. I love how it's not like a seamless transition, but it just like it flows right in from Planet Telex, and it's just this like the vocals are really like really leveled up. Like really, um
He
he's
was been
not a
grinding.
yeah, he wasn't a bad vocalist before, but he's definitely like, oh gosh, I have all these ears on me now.
Yeah.
I got to step it up. And yeah, no, I love the breakdowns too. Like it
Oh yeah.
just I mean, I love a good breakdown, but this I mean, it's powerful
The
in
thing
this one.
about breakdowns is that whenever somebody says breakdown, I know exactly what a breakdown is musically and where it should go in a song, but I think of crabcore.
Yeah. Yep.
I think of crabcore, and I think of that GIF of the crabcore band just like crouching with their guitars, and
Oh yeah. Oh,
uh,
I love it. I can oh, hold on. I can see it. I can see the GIF in my head. Oh, I love it. I
I
love that
I
GIF.
don't know what that band is, but I'd like to invite them on the show to talk about crabcore.
Yes.
Uh,
What do you think about the Bends?
I really really like the Bends. I feel like I've said everything I can say about it. Really, that it's definitely it feels like a like you said a level up
Mm,
of Tom's ability to like sing, and it's almost like he got a mount.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And almost like you definitely were right when you said that there's still Pablo Honey DNA in there,
Mm.
but it kind of like this song. It kind of feels like a different band.
Yeah, it 100% does. It's wild what 2 years will do.
I'm so ready for this band.
Anyway, let's talk about High and Dry.
Been there.
Oh boy. You know, when you get too schmackaroonied and you don't have any water?
Oh, get a little too much of that good.
That's not what the song is about.
No, not at all. It's actually a very touching song
It
that,
is.
honestly, I first time I listened to it gave me shivers, but like just on the melody alone. And then the second time, I got the shivers again. It's like I don't know. It really affected me.
You missed the opportunity to say you got the bends. Um,
Oh God! All right, this podcast I ruined it.
let's it's over. That's it. That's our show.
Bye bye.
Let's maybe talk about and maybe reverse on our stance from the previous episode
Hmm.
that the ballads on Pablo Honey were bad, but this is a ballad and it's good.
Yeah, I was surprised honestly, because yeah, no, I'm staunchly anti-ballad most of the time.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, there's something in my brain that like when I hear an acoustic guitar, I'm like, oh Jesus, I can't do this. I
There's
don't
an
know what
acoustic guitar in a lot of this album, and it's good,
I
actually.
didn't mind it at all, which is very uncharacteristic for me.
Um, so Tom York hates this fucking song.
What?
Yeah, in a 2007 interview with Pitchfork Media, Tom York stated that he did not like the song, saying, quote unquote, "It's not bad, it's very bad." He also stated that he'd been pressured into including the song on the Bends. By pressured by the same label guy that made you put all the bad songs on Pablo Honey?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is it the best track on the Bends? No, I don't think so.
No.
Is it the worst? Again, no, I don't think so. Is it really fucking good, Tom? And yeah, you should have put it on the album? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
this is the one situation in which I think Tom might be wrong, and that the song was good to put on the album.
Yeah, and like the chorus, I mean, the chorus alone is just incredible.
Yeah, it is
I,
a classic.
oh,
Um,
Mamma Mia. That is a spicy meatball.
yeah, Italian Tom York. Mamma mia, it's me, Tom York. I love the pizza.
I play the guitar.
That's Johnny. He plays the guitar.
I don't fucking know. The whole thing is you're supposed to be teaching me this stuff.
Can you name real quick? Let's just kind of
Oh,
sideline High and Dry.
no.
Can you name every member of Radiohead?
I'm gonna already say no. So let's go. Okay. There's Tom York.
Okay.
There's Johnny.
Hmm.
I just was on the Wikipedia page. Green. Johnny Green.
Close enough.
There's something else after that. What is it? Greenwood.
Greenwood. There we go. Johnny Greenwood.
And there's second Greenwood.
Mm-hmm. That's his name. Second. He's the clone.
Just a little backup Johnny. Uh, f- there's two more.
There's two other ones. There's
I'm gonna. Oh, so they're from England.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of like British names that might be common. I'm gonna go with. I got nothing. I don't know. I one of them's. I got yeah no. I wanted to try, but this is yeah.
Is Thom Yorke, Johnny
Okay.
Greenwood,
Hmm.
Theresa May,
Okay.
Boris Johnson,
Yeah.
and Colin Greenwood.
Wow. Colin. Yeah, that is it. Wow. Good for Teresa. Good for
No, fuck
Boris.
Tories.
No, I know. Also, can we just Boris? Is that a name, really?
That's not a fucking name.
That's a sound you make when you've eaten too much food.
That's a good Japanese noise band. It's not a name. We're saying all of this so that maybe our good friend Thom will hear this episode and decide to come on the show because we're saying bad things about Brexit, which is bad.
Oh wait, he's anti-Brexit, yeah?
Yeah, he hates the shit. He's actually got pretty good politics.
Sweet. Okay, cool. My
Um,
boy Tom.
yeah, we love him. Fake plastic trees.
Oh, this one got me.
Can I tell you that this like middle run of like ballady songs is really good?
Like shockingly good for how much I don't like ballads. Like fake plastic trees. Oh, it's close. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's close.
Can I tell you something that sounds 100% fake about fake plastic trees?
Well, thematically it fits, so I'd love you to.
This sounds 100% like not real.
Hmm.
Um, I believe that the story behind the song is they went to go see Radiohead as a group, as one, large shivering mass. Went to go see Jeff Buckley,
Ooh,
who wrote Hallelujah and nothing else.
that's the one thing. It's very good. I mean, you can build a career off that one song.
Yeah, it was his creep. No, it wasn't. Um, they went to go see Jeff Buckley, and then Thom Yorke came back to the studio after seeing Jeff Buckley, sang fake plastic trees to himself a couple times, and then collapsed onto the floor crying.
Wow.
Which sounds fake, doesn't it? It sounds like I'm lying to you, and this is
It
like a.
sounds too perfect of an anecdote. Like
It's real.
this fit of passion and emotion after seeing Jeff Buckley he just sings a fully formed song and then collapses. I buy it actually. That
Yeah. Judging by what we will learn about Thom Yorke soon,
mm.
I completely buy that. And honestly, I may be spouting bullshit. This may not be real, but I 100% buy this story.
The fact that it's super believable. Even I don't even know much about the guy, but just judging from the song itself, yeah, that's plausible.
Yeah. Um,
Like yeah, no, the lyrics really got me.
how do you feel about it? How do you feel about the song? Tell me.
I love it. I really love the song. How am I liking ballads? It's wild. But this I don't even know what to say other than it's incredible. I'm a sucker for this kind of thing. This like real like this specific kind of depressing lyric. I don't even know
Yeah.
like just I sort of like it reminded me of like my own imposter syndrome that I get. So I feel like that's where it really like ooh, it just hit a chord.
Yeah. This is actually kind of like, I don't want to say the last one, but this is probably the last of the Radiohead like albums that has very relatable lyrics
Mm,
or things that you can like take out of context and just apply to yourself. Not that I'm saying you were taking it out of context, obviously.
right.
But eventually, like starting actually next thing, it basically becomes one big allegory.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm fine with allegories.
yeah, that's fine. And the lyrics of this song, they remind me of, I don't know why, and this is just mental connections that I'm making, just like the Beach Boys one from last episode.
Right.
Um, the lyrics to this one remind me of. Have you ever listened to Granddaddy?
Yes.
Um, Jed's other poem, Beautiful Ground. Basically, there's a The first verses, I think, is you said I'd wake up dead drunk alone in the park. I called you a liar, but how right you were. And it gives me, like, hard, fake plastic trees energy.
Yeah, I can see that. No, yeah, there's I don't even know what the word is. It's fake plastic trees energy. Yeah.
Yeah, FPT. FPT. That's me.
FPT.
That's me chanting at a Radiohead show. Um, I think maybe because the song is so, it's basically very anti-capitalist.
Hmm.
I think,
Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
I
Okay, that
think
makes sense.
this is very praxy.
This is super praxy in the best way.
Yeah, we love
Man,
this song.
I'm really bad at picking out, like, unless you hit me over the head with it sometimes, I'm like, I don't know what this song's about. It's kind of nice though. But then you saying it's anti-capitalist, I'm looking through the lyrics and it's like, yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's very much like it's not McDonald's as president, but it's
Yeah.
definitely like there.
McDonald's is president though, if you think about it.
Yeah, President
Mm,
McDonald's. That's him.
mm,
I mean,
mm.
this we're getting into like
We're getting into some stuff. Let's move on.
we're getting very what's the name of the fucking podcast? The podcast like white centrist like
Pod Save America.
yeah that thing.
That's the one.
Fucking hate that. Anyway, let's talk
Oh,
about Bones.
bones. Ooh, creepy. Scary.
Ah ah
Oh,
ah
Halloween song. Oh, whew, okay. It's just.
skeleton
Oh no, you can't do that. You can't just say that.
brain.
That's not scary.
Anyway, I love the chorus of this fucking song.
Oh my God, yes. Because I mean, you've got to feel it in your bones.
I like the chorus melodically so much.
Mm.
I have no clue what the song is about though.
No, I got nothing. It's good. The chorus is definitely, yeah, like whoa. But the rest of it is, it didn't do anything for me really. I don't know. It's not skippable.
Yeah, I'll listen to it for the chorus,
Yeah,
but
it did feel like the verses like got in the way, like you had to get through them to get to the chorus, which is not a good feeling in a song.
however, this is like it's related to at least mentally related to Ripcord that also sounds like it's going to burst into that Folgers commercial.
Yeah,
This is
they're always dancing, right? Right on the edge.
yeah, like
This band.
especially with this song. I mean, it's good, but unlike well, no, Ripcord's a good song, I'd say. But this
Would you
one
take Ripcord over Bones?
no, I would take Bones over Ripcord for sure.
I'd take anything over anything on Papa Honey, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd just say that like the strength of the bends in general.
Yeah.
This song, and maybe the next song don't have me feeling like the Pablo Honey guy. Not the Pablo Honey guy, the Benz guy.
Oh, to feel like the Pablo Honey guy.
The Benz guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I give Bones and Nice Dream half one half Ben's guy.
Yeah, out of what though?
A full one.
A full one?
Just a
Okay.
full Ben's guy.
Just like a full
Yeah.
ah,
And
delicious.
yeah, and Bones and Nice Dream is like okay.
They complement each other. Together they make one full Benz guy. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's a little meh, but together it's a full Ben's guy.
It's a full like the like Bones is like and then Nice Dream is like
Yeah.
and
Yeah, totally.
I think maybe we can skip talking about Nice Dream now that we've started talking about it.
Yeah, I like the moodiness of the chorus a little bit. It's kind of all over the place. Yeah, that's kind of all I got.
Yeah, I just that's where like the high and dry fake plastic trees high
Hmm.
is it wears off by the time you get to these two songs.
These two are the dry in High and Dry.
Yes. Just
Just what?
just
Just what?
just the song from Radiohead's The Bends.
Just listen to it.
Um
Is the full title.
just listen to this song. It's good. Don't get me wrong, I really 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 like this song,
Hmm.
but why does the first half of it sound like a Sheryl Crow song?
Oh my God, you are right. Oh, I was just about to go on and on about how incredible the song is, but now you just, oh, damn it. I was so ready to just love it unconditionally, but now it's you've tainted my brain.
I'm so sorry, but also it sounds like a show. Okay, so don't get me wrong. Like 100%,
Mhm.
I love Sheryl Crow. But I recently realized that her whole thing is just beach bum music.
Yeah, it is kind of one note, huh?
I mean, it's good, and there's an electronic cover that I did of Soak Up the Sun a couple years ago that's just kind of sitting on a hard drive unfinished. I love Sheryl Crow, but it is
I can't hate her. Yeah.
there's definitely like a Sheryl Crow aesthetic, and it's like the first half of this song.
Yeah, a little bit. It can't bring this song down though because it really
What do you think?
um like yeah, you're right. Like the first half is like a little bit it ramps up into this fucking like I love the guitar part, the reflecting the vocals.
Mhm.
I love when songs do that. The bridge is like extremely evocative and then it just stops and leads into like this really fun like that distorted guitar bit.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's good. Um, so here's some info from Genius. The song was written about a narcissistic friend of Tom York's that was pissing him off, and it developed musically out of a contest with Johnny Greenwood and Tom York to see who could fit the most chords into a song.
No. Oh my god. I love that.
So imagine two British men sitting in a recording studio being like, "No, I can put the most chords into the song. No, it's me, Tom York, and I can put more chords into the song." Um,
Oh my god. Well, what was Johnny's contribution to the contest?
I don't know, but
Did it not make it onto any
any album, maybe because he took it very literally and actually tried to put a ton of chords into one
like
song.
one chord a second and just boom 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 boom. I like the other aspect of it that he was Tom was just real pissed off about one guy and was like, "You know what? I'm going to show him."
I'm gonna put this fucking song on a classic album, and he's never gonna forget it.
Can't get the stink off. He's been hanging around for days. Comes like a comet sucker.
He's
Yeah,
really
no,
mean to
he's
this guy.
he's really tearing into this narcissistic friend. What did they like get into an argument? I don't know. I want to know. I guess we got to interview that guy now.
Yeah, I want to interview the Just guy. So real quick, you've changed the locks 3 times. Still comes reeling through the door. That's a crime. That's breaking and entering.
Yeah, that's not narcissism. That's just criminal stuff.
You literally you need to maybe get like an extra lock on your door.
Yeah, don't get my sympathy. Yeah, of course not. You're breaking into my house.
This song's about Kramer from Seinfeld.
It totally is.
You've
Oh my
changed the
god.
locks 3 times, Jerry, but he just still keeps reeling through the door.
Jerry is like, one day I'll get to you and teach you how to get to purest hell. Which is so Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld hates Cosmo Kramer. He wants to murder him in cold blood. And I mean, don't we all hate Kramer now too? After he did that thing at the Laugh Factory.
Ugh. Kramer. I like to think that Michael Richards is actually a character of Cosmo Kramer and not the other
Yeah.
way around.
Well, Cosmo Kramer, you know he would still say that word.
Yeah, the fucker.
Like, not to crib a bit from, another famous Twitter personality, but if Seinfeld were on TV today,
Yeah?
um, Kramer would absolutely say that word.
Oh yeah. Do you think Kramer would have voted for Trump? I'm
Oh,
afraid to ask, but I mean, while we're on the subject.
100%. It would have
Yeah?
been
Really?
an extremely misguided vote.
Oh yeah, there would have been some comedy of errors in the polling booth or something.
Yeah. And,
Now I'm just thinking about Newman. Oh, Newman absolutely
new
would have.
man. Yeah.
Fucking.
Kramer get MAGA hat.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway, this is not about Radiohead.
this is getting sad.
This is Just is a really good song.
Really good song. Can I talk about the music video real quick?
Absolutely, yes.
Wow. Super
Yes.
Banksy.
Extremely.
Like, oh, everyone's just watching television. Shut up.
It is. It's not even like good Banksy. It's like, my dude, have you seen TV? Just watch it. It's good.
There's gotta be something out there on the TV for Thom Yorke.
What is Tom York's Hulu queue looking like? Is it all just like Blackfish?
Yeah.
It's like Blackfish and Inconvenient Truth, Exit Through the Gift Shop.
Oh, you know he's got that in the queue.
Yeah, Steel Magnolias.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, just watch TV, my dude.
Just watch it.
Yeah,
Come on.
my guy. Come on.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about the music video. That was just kind of my one thing.
Me either. Yeah, that was. I don't like the video for this song. I don't like the video for a lot of early Radiohead songs.
Yeah, I've seen Just and
Creep.
yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, the Creep is the other one. That was yeah, you know.
Um, actually, the first good Radiohead music video is coming up next, and I'm very excited to talk about it.
Ooh, okay. I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what to watch for this
Okay.
next step. But anyway, let's move on to My Iron Lung, which is a song about Creep. 100%.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that, and yeah, that makes sense. Like, it really what? Yeah, oh, because Creep was basically that was the thing keeping Radiohead afloat,
Yeah,
keeping it alive, keeping it breathing, so to speak. Yeah, okay. So a lot of basically the Benz is just like fuck Creep and fuck Pablo Honey, basically
yeah.
the
This
album,
whole album is about like it's Creep too.
keeping on creeping.
No, it's reactions. It's reactions to Creep. I think
Creep 2, this time it's personal.
Creep too. I'm not weird. What do you think of this song? Because I'm a fan.
Oh yeah, ooh, it's got some nasty riffs.
Yeah.
Ugh, some juicy ass riffs.
Here's the thing about My Iron Lung.
Yeah.
I like it, but this is like, and we're gonna get into your territory here. This is like late inning baseball, where if the rest of the album wasn't as interesting as it was, I'd be getting up out of my seat and heading to the car to beat traffic down Stadium Way.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because there's it's just like the chorus is really, and it's sort of like the verses are okay, and the chorus like turns it real fast into like a great song, but then it has to go back to the rest of it. I like the bass line though.
Yeah, the bass line's really, really good, and I know you're like a connoisseur of bass lines.
Oh yeah, I love them.
You're like, you got like a bass line, good bass line.
Mm. Absolutely. Yeah, this one is simple and but effective at like propelling the whole thing
Yeah.
forward. I like the bridge, leads to some fun little fuckery in
Yep.
there.
They built a bridge, got over it.
And here we are at the end of the song.
I kind of want to pitch something to you based on this earlier. Get it? Get what I said there? Pitch based on this
Ooh,
earlier bit. What if Radiohead was baseball?
they would they be good? I feel like
What team do you think Radiohead would be? Like early Radiohead?
early Radiohead, like I don't know, like a real.
I'd say like the '97 Marlins, like flashes of brilliance, but like ultimately,
That's better than any other answer I could have come up with. Yeah, that's so succinct. Pablo Honey is the right now Baltimore Orioles.
yeah. I tend to agree. There's something there, but it is not good.
No, it is definitely a rebuild album.
What year of the Cubs do you think Radiohead are? Let's talk about the Cubs.
Let's talk about those Cubs, those
Welcome to
Cubbies.
our Cubs podcast, cubbing up something good.
Actually, I feel like last year was a good example where it's like there was parts of it like the first half was so like offense was good, pitching was well, the Cubs always have pitching depth problems, but they managed to pull through, and then the second half just they just forgot how to hit a ball,
Okay,
and
that's
I feel
fair.
like that's more Pablo Honey of like, okay guys, you had Creep, that's a grand slam.
Yeah, that's a home run.
The rest of it, though, you keep stranding men on base. What are you guys doing? And the Benz is there like they got a stern talking to from Joe Madden, who's like, you guys got to fucking. We're trying to win some World Series here. We can't just have the one.
Yeah. Do you think that maybe, hopefully, Radiohead can get to, the Cubs the year they won the World Series?
I think they could be contenders for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially like the Benz. This is like their not a rebuild year, but a year where it's like, oh, okay, next year, oh, next year they're gonna blow all the competition out of the water.
I mean, I hope so. Well, no, they actually spawned a lot of competition. They have Coldplay and Muse now. You have Radiohead to thank for that.
Would we consider Coldplay competition?
Initially, yes.
Yeah, I guess some of their early stuff wasn't terrible.
I know Coldplay's hanging out with like DJ Khaled now or whatever. They're doing like dance remixes of all their songs.
Are they?
Yeah, they are. They got like all their songs sound like if Arcade Fire had no members from Haiti, but they still decided to make songs about Haiti. Um, and Muse is just like we talked about this. There's some Infowars shit.
Yeah, they're on that whole thing. I guess that makes sense that they heard Radiohead and was like, I can do that too. And it's like, no, you're doing your own thing, but you can't do that.
Yeah, they heard Radiohead and they were like, "Oh, Bulletproof! I wish I was," which is the name of the next song.
I mean, don't we all?
Yeah, I wish I could take like a ton of bullets.
That'd be fun. Just like, yeah, just go ahead.
Just load me up, buddy.
Take a
Let's
couple shots. I don't mind.
talk about Bulletproof.
It's a nice little palate cleanser from Iron Lung.
Yeah, it's a really good song. It's the intro is. How do you feel about the intro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my review, is that sound and the word yeah.
Okay. It's very kind of. It sounds like a certain type of Radiohead song you will hear very prominently in the next two albums.
Oh, okay.
At least like the way this song flows and how it sounds sonically.
Yeah. I mean, the song, I love it. The intro doesn't like
Yeah.
scream at me like, this is going to be a good song. But then the rest of it is like, I mean, the chorus alone is like transcendent. Holy
Oh,
shit.
absolutely. It's about the coffee. You know the bulletproof coffee where you stick like butter in the coffee?
What? Oh, what?
No, it's not about that. I'm lying to you.
Wait, do people do that?
Yeah, that's a thing, at least here in LA. They have bulletproof coffee that they sell for like $7. It this is how much of a grift it is. It costs almost as much as CBD coffee.
Yeah.
Um it is basically they just stick it's black coffee, but they
Okay.
stick a like a pat of butter
Ugh.
into it. And everybody says it tastes really good, but it looks like shit to me.
Yeah, yeah, because you're putting butter in fucking coffee. Those fires and earthquakes you guys get are messing with your brains to think that is okay.
I think we deserve them for inventing both coffee. No, we don't deserve earthquakes or fires. That's a bad bit.
Yeah, cancel that bit.
Oh, I'm canceled. This song, Bulletproof I Wish I Was, occupies the same space in my mind that I Can't from the Hell album Pablo Honey does.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's very in the same vein-ish.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I really hated I Can't though. Well, not hated. It was just meh. It's hard to really hate anything on Pablo Honey.
Yeah,
Much like, well, but in a different way, it's hard to hate anything on the Benz, right? Because it's like the Benz is like on average pretty damn good.
yeah. It's a good album.
Yeah.
I think we're done maybe talking about Bulletproof because it's just like I don't think we have much to say about it.
Yeah, no, it's good. I have one thing.
Yeah.
A lot of my notes are I'm bad at talking about music, which is great because I'm on a podcast that talks about music. So it's a lot of like it's good or it's bad.
That's all we do for an hour.
Yeah. My one really specific note, and listeners, pull this up on your Spotify or your iTunes machine or whatever. At 2 minutes and 22 seconds, it sounds like Thom says, I could burst a million buttholes. Try it.
Oh wow, that clip was really really nice. I'm glad you put that into the podcast.
You're welcome.
Um, I agree with you 100%. And now it's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I mean, where do we even go from there?
To Sulk. Oh no, Black Star. We're going to Black Star
Oh,
next.
nice try.
Oh, we're not gonna skip Black Star.
Yeah, even though I kind of wanted to.
Really? I like Black Star. It's I think the last start of this record has some stealth jams.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Again, it's like they really hit a peak, sort of back there a little bit, and then went into a lull, and then and then Iron Lung, and then Bulletproof, and then Black Star. You know, it's kind of, well, I love a good fade in.
Yeah.
I love it. It didn't blow me away, but I didn't want to, like, I can't hate it.
I agree. Like definitely the peak of this album was tracks maybe like 3 through 5.
Mm.
Well, no, I'd say tracks 3 through 6.
It's good though. Black
Yeah,
Star. You know,
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna blame this song being bad on the Black Star, like you said.
you can't.
I do like the chorus. This it's very emblematic of the Bends to have songs with like verses, but really, really good choruses.
Yeah, what's up with that? What are they? They're just skimping on the verses, laying it all in the choruses.
I don't know, but like
I've been there though.
Bones, Nice Dream, and Black Star all have really, really good choruses.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Black Star's chorus is like, yeah, no, you're right. It's definitely falls victim to that same like, oh, okay, get through the verses.
Yeah,
Not that the album ever feels like a slog. I don't want to make it seem like I was like, oh, I gotta listen to the Bends. But yeah, they're definitely still growing.
yeah, and personally, the album never really slumps, except for this next track, Sulk.
What? Really?
I guess I'm just,
Sulk fucks.
yeah. I can see where you're coming from.
Sulk fucks.
Sulk fucks. Okay.
Sulk fucks. That's my whole review. That's why I keep repeating it. The bass is so fun, and it plays around with the guitar melody, and like Tom's just all over the place, but in like a really fun way. It's just a fun little track. It's not like incredible, but it fucks.
Okay, I can see where you're coming from.
What's your opinion? Do you think it fucks?
I think it sort of fucks. I
Hmm.
think it like fucks occasionally.
It wouldn't say no to a good fuck, but it doesn't go out of its way.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think because this song is I'm reading the about page for it. It was written as a response to a massacre that happened in 1987.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then the original like ending was just shoot your gun, but they had to change it because it was recorded in 94 and Kurt Cobain had just passed away.
Ooh, yeah, because that could have been. Yeah.
That could have been weird. Do you remember that so that Filter song called Hey Man Nice Shot?
I don't know about that one.
It's about the suicide of Bud Dwyer. Do you remember anything about that?
Oh, I mean, I vaguely know about it.
Yeah, that it would have felt probably like a Hey Man Nice Shot kind of situation.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah. This podcast is a testament to how I vaguely know a lot of things, but don't really know much of anything.
And now we know we're learning every day.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking on Genius. Yeah, wow. That's a lot of people killed.
Yeah, that's a kind of sad.
Yeah. I still think the song fucks though. Is that inappropriate? Now
No,
that I
it's
know
not
now that
inappropriate.
I know the context. I don't know. It's a solemn fuck.
It's a good song. It's a
Yeah.
very solemn like, like what is like a sad fuck?
What is a sad fuck? Let's all think about that.
Yeah, let's reflect on that for next episode. I think there are a couple songs on OK Computer that are sad fucks.
Is that the
Uh,
next one?
that's the next one. That's OK Computer, the
Ooh.
album, the concept album where a computer gains sentience and learns to say okay.
I'm going to elect to believe that's not a bit, and that's just what it is.
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's like what if a computer could say okay?
Wait, really?
Yeah, no, it's not.
You should have just kept it going.
And now we are inching one step ever closer to OK Computer because do you want to talk about Street Spirit Fade Out?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk about it. Let's have
Yeah.
a little street spirit chat.
It's it opens very similarly, and this is something I've said multiple times. Opens very similarly to a Dream Theater song as well.
Yeah, so, like super slow, adding bit by bit, just sort of building up. And whoa, that's not Dream Theater. That's Radiohead.
This is Radiohead, the band from Oxford, England. It's not Dream Theater from I'm assuming from the Midwest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The chorus, when the drums come in on the chorus, it sounds very similar to. Have you ever listened to any Stephen Drozd solo music, the multi-instrumentalist from The Flaming Lips?
I think I've dabbled in a couple songs, but not really.
There is a song that he wrote in 1997 for like a drummer's compilation, because
Hmm.
that's the sort of thing that was just coming out in 1997, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's the thing you would expect to get on cassette at Sam Goody.
The public was clamoring for a drummer's only cassette.
It's a song called Headphones Theme from Seemingly Infinity. And the drums, like the very little. I don't even know how to describe those. I am very bad at my music theory. They're very.
Oh yeah, I don't fucking know what anything is. It's good though. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds almost exactly like that Headphones Theme drums. It's
Mm,
very good.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah.
I like this song. What do you think?
I like it. I always like. I mean, that's the way I approach a lot of my songwriting. Is I like to like start out with one bit and then add another part and then just sort of add and then subtract as the song goes on. I like that style of songwriting, so that's why this is definitely like this is one of the good ones to me.
Yeah.
Um, it's fun. I don't think it's the strongest album closer though.
No, it sure isn't. It. I feel like maybe Silk could have ended this album.
Sulk definitely should have ended the album because it, like I said, I can't stress it enough. Sulk.
Fucks.
And what better way to end your album with a good old fuck?
I mean, that sounds like that Venetian Snares album that's got all like the fuck samples.
Oh no, not like that.
Um, yeah, I agree with you. I feel like some of the the ballady songs could have ended this album really, really well.
Ooh, imagine fake plastic trees being the outro.
That would have been devastating to hear.
Oh, that would have gutted me. I mean, that song really gutted me, but that would have really gutted me. Like
Yeah.
right after Sulk, it's like boom, fake plastic trees.
Tom York has described the song as one of Radiohead's darkest songs ever. In fact, Tom York says he almost always performs the song towards the end of concerts because it's so dark and literally saps the strength out of him. Tom York describes the way he says it hurts like hell every time I play it, looking out at thousands of people cheering and smiling, oblivious to the tragedy of its meaning. Tom York
Ooh.
has also labeled Street Spirit as Radiohead's purest song, saying he didn't write it, wrote itself. This is from Genius.
Ah, yes. One of those songs. I definitely there's something so beautiful about just you just have a song. Like you didn't write it. It just is there.
Yeah, I have multiple songs like that that just came out.
It feels really good and also I'm lazy, so it's nice when the song is like, "Don't worry, I'll do the work.
When the song is like, "Hey, it's me. I'm just gonna. It's mine.
I'm here now."
I'm the song." Um, yeah, it's a good song. It's very sad.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I mean that's I do like the sort of ending the album on a real sad note. That's
Yeah,
good. I always like that.
yeah, and I mean, it's not gonna get any lighter in the next couple albums, so it sets the tone.
From memes I've seen, they get into some stuff.
Yeah, some stuff happens.
They just get real busy with some stuff.
Yeah, a lot of talk about stuff and things that I think we're gonna have probably a quite a long conversation about capitalism next episode. I'm sure.
Oh, oh boy. Oh, you are
Ugh.
not ready. You're not
Oh,
ready for my fucking. Ooh, I got some tasty ideology for you.
yeah, some fucking praxis.
Mm.
Anyway, we've reached the end of Radiohead's 1995 album, The Bends. Are we picking up something good?
Let's see here. Let me turn on my transmitter. Ah, the results are in. I'm picking up something good.
I'm picking up something good as shit.
Mm. Yeah, there's some moments where it's like, okay, but they never detract from the highs of the album.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. It's like it's the first time, at least personally, where Radiohead have made a complete thought of an album.
Exactly. Yeah, because
Like
Pablo Honey was just kind of, I don't know, grunge is popular. The Benz is like, okay, fuck that album, and here's why.
exactly. It's basically just a reaction to Pablo Honey in the best way possible.
Oh, so good. I'm really glad that I liked it. You know, I
Yeah,
was
as am I, because then it would have been a really miserable podcast.
exactly that was my fear. But yeah, no, it looks like this is we're gonna be just fine.
We're gonna be totally fine. I honestly, this album has me feeling like the Benz guy.
Take a little sip of that Bend juice.
Some of that, he's high and dry.
Mm. So, What was your favorite song if you had to choose?
Well, yeah, let's name an MVP. I think maybe the best song on this album. Well, maybe not the best song. I'm just gonna say my MVP, the most vital song to this album.
Mm,
Fake Plastic Trees.
I have to agree. And I know that that's wild, given my very outspoken thoughts on how I feel about ballads, but oh, yeah, there's just, it really did. I can't stress it enough. I teared up a little bit. I'll be
Yeah,
honest. It gutted me.
yeah, it 100% did a number on, I think, both of us, and I'm glad that you got that experience of listening to that song for the first time, because it is some wild shit.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that first listen, I was not ready. Because I saw the title and was like, oh, that should be fun.
It's about to be very Banksy, but it's actually better than that.
Better than Banksy.
Yes. So, actually, I have some information about the album cover that I was maybe hiding for the end of the episode.
Oh, you trickster. Lay it on me.
This is the first album in which Stanley Donwood, who's going to do the art and design for the rest of Radiohead's career,
Hmm.
this is the first time he did anything for them.
Okay. All right.
Basically, this is indeed a CPR mannequin
Okay.
filmed on an old-fashioned video camera with a video cassette in it.
I like that's like the main part of why I really love it. Because I'm into that whole tape aesthetic.
Yeah, and apparently Stanley was extremely, wildly poor. This is an interview with our favorite centrist, NME.
Ooh.
Um, Basically, he was super, super poor, had a bunch of low-paid jobs, and this is like his first big gig doing art for Radiohead.
And what a gig. It led to what you said he does the album art for every album since?
Yeah, every album since.
Damn. Good for him.
So he's like extremely rich now.
I could imagine. Yeah. I mean, this is he does good work. I've seen a bunch of the album art. I mean, this one, I don't know, this it's so funny.
It's very. I would like to get Stanley Donwood on the show to talk about what he thinks what sound he thinks he's making.
Oh, okay. All right. So we got Pablo Honey interview, we got the Crabcore guys, we got
Stanley.
we got Stanley. Okay, we're gonna have a good long interview sesh with all these people.
Yeah, and just for good measure, because they seem to be getting him all the time. I also want to get former President Barack Obama on the show. Not for
Yeah,
any reason, but I just
just
want to talk
cuz.
about yeah,
Real shout out to Obama. Thanks
it,
for being kind of a shitty president.
yeah.
But like, could have been worse.
He could have been way worse. But he is also like apparently really easy to book for any fucking thing now.
Well, he's got all that free time.
Yeah. Um.
If you were president, would you like what would you do after? Like what do you even do? Like cuz that's you can't just like it would feel weird to just like, well, I used to be in control of all the nuclear missiles in the world. Now I just got to sit back and read a book, I guess. I don't know.
I was a war criminal, and now I'm a former war criminal.
Yeah, how would you live with yourself? It makes no sense.
I wouldn't. I would never be president. Personally, if it were me, I would simply just not be president.
Good call.
R.I.P. to Jimmy Carter, but I'm different.
Was he
He's not
I'm
dead.
always no, well, that's good, I guess. I don't know. I'm always people are always like, "Well, Jimmy Carter was the good one." I'm like, "Well, I mean, he was still president of the United States. Was he that good?"
Yeah, it's a weird position to be in.
Yeah.
It's like we're okay. This is a politics podcast now.
Yeah, Jesus.
This has been Picking Up Something Good, a limited event prestige podcast. I am Mace. I play music as Echo Vessel. You can find me online at Echo Vessel or at Echo Vessel on Instagram. They took my screen name.
Cursing them forever.
Um, your turn.
Oh, yes, that's right. I'm Nikki Flowers. I play music as Nikki Flowers. You can find me on Bandcamp, nikkiFlowers.bandcamp.com. I just released a single, Ah Shucks, backed with Pepper Spray a Cop.
We should be pepper
So
spraying more cops.
we should always be doing that. So download that while you're pepper spraying a cop, and right after, follow me on Twitter at YifPolice.
We run a label also called Neodetritus. We announced an album by Alexander Valentine last week. Was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. Called Passing in Public and Other Lies Constructed. It is a very good album.
Hmm.
Coming out on August 9th.
Wow, that's coming up.
You can follow that on at Neodetritus. And also big thanks to Matt and Noisepace for taking on our podcast and letting us waste his bandwidth.
As big a thanks as Thom is a very big man,
He's a
because holy
big, tall
cow.
man. Yeah. Because this is a fun podcast, and I'm glad that we get to do it in the way that we do it.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live. We don't have any live date scheduled. Please do not show up to your local amphitheater, but demanding to see us.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Yeah, just we're playing everywhere. Just show up to your nearest amphitheater and just demand to see us in concert.
It's not going to happen though, because there's nothing I hate more than live episodes of podcasts. I don't know. They just go back to your houses. Go away.
Yeah, have you heard, like I'm my other podcast Radish is having a live episode, no shade to them. But no shade, and I
That
love and
one's going to be
appreciate
great though.
That one's gonna be fun. You should go if you're in Atlanta on DragonCon, at DragonCon. But live episodes of podcasts are just ever since I heard them Bim Bam live episodes, they're weird.
Oh, I was just about to bring that up because it's always the most awkward when they have the people in the audience. They're like trying to impress the McElroys with their funny question. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up. Anyway, next week we are doing OK Computer. Like I said, it's the concept album where a computer gains sentience and learns to say, okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, I'm a computer.
That's going to be our next episode. And then after that, I think we may be doing a B-sides roundup where you get to hear the bad songs.
Oh, hell yes.
You get to hear the songs that didn't make it onto Pablo Honey.
Oh my god. I didn't even think about the implications of that. What? Oh. Oh, that's going to be quite an episode.
This has been Picking Up Something Good. Good ep. We've made it to the end of another gauntlet.
We did it.
We did it. See ya.
Bye-bye.